Hello and welcome everybody to a new video. Today we're going to be checking, in case you haven't read the title, I'll tell you exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be checking if fuel efficiency or the lack of fuel in the fuel tank affects acceleration. Because obviously it does in real life. You have less fuel in the car, if the car weighs less, it accelerates faster. But does that rule apply to Gran Turismo 7? Well, that's what I'm going to find out, whether or not it does. So I'm using the most gas guzzling vehicle I think I own, the Viper GTS. So this thing has a 8-litre V10 engine, if I remember correctly. Sounds like it uses a lot of fuel, and yes, it does. So the way I'm going to test this today, because I actually tried to record this video yesterday and my microphone was off, but today the video will be going. Now, when I'm going to test this, I'm going to go to full circuit. I'm going to set cars to 2 and all that, so we can have fuel usage on. I mean, for this one, we don't really need fuel usage, but grid start, starting position, I actually think I'll start behind them. We'll actually want on. I'll just turn on all this stuff, you know? I think afternoon is best. Equal conditions mode, that's important to make sure the conditions are equal so wind direction doesn't affect our acceleration, because that obviously does that. And, well, here we go. What I'm going to do, so I'm just going to accelerate, just absolutely pin it from the line and go, go, go. And we're going to see how long it takes before this car reaches 200 kilometers per hour, because that seems like a pretty good indicator. 200 k's an hour, because this thing can very much reach 200 k's an hour with the gearing I've set up on this, because it is quite short geared. So 200 k's an hour will most likely be a good test. Do I have the HUD on? No, I don't, because usually I play without the HUD, but YouTube video sort of requires HUD. So I'm just going to pin it off the line and go. That took 11.466 seconds, and that's exactly the same as it took yesterday, so I know that's correct. Now, I'm going to test that with less fuel. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm basically going to rev the car up as much as I can, use as much fuel as I can, and then go. So then I'm going to have to count the time between when I take off to when we reach 200 kilometers per hour, which I will display in editing, because it'll be very difficult for me to actually get an exact number on how long that would actually take, you know? So, turn that off, turn everything else off, but we turn fuel consumption up to 50%. And we're going to go down, I'm probably going to skip the part where we're actually, you know, yeah, I'm going to skip the part where we are reducing fuel, because that'll take some time. And it's actually faster, instead of just sitting there revving it at the rev limiter, for some reason it's faster driving the car around, just trying to just go back and forth in circles sort of thing. That uses more fuel. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like probably just run out of fuel, I mean not run out of fuel, go 30% fuel, set it up at about the starting line, and then pin it from there, absolutely full power obviously, to 200 k's an hour, see how long that takes. I'll have that in editing. I won't actually know while I'm recording this, I'll know when I've actually edited it, and I'll put some displays up to say how much faster it was and all that. But from this point here, I will skip to when we're low on fuel. And I am back. We have now at 26% fuel, because I overdid it a little bit, but we should be able to get to 200 k's an hour on 26% fuel. I'll actually leave the fuel gauge up there to see how much fuel we have. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, we have 1% left, so that's 200. Now, however long that took from when I actually took off, I've got 1% fuel left as well, but from when I took off to when I reached 200 k's an hour, That's where I'll put that from. So that'll be there right now in editing, because I actually don't know if that was faster. I'm under the assumption it was faster because less fuel. The game is sort of a simulation game, sort of, ish. If you could even call that a simulation game anymore. It's a good game, sometimes. When the penalties aren't chaos and the campaign gets sorted out and all the other things. It's alright. Yeah, it's an alright game. There we go. I can say that. I can say that. No one's going to disagree with me there. See? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. It's alright. It's alright. I still play this a lot, so it's got to be at least somewhat good. Yeah, but now you will have the results. I don't actually know what the results are. I'll have to check in editing. But now that that's done, I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to hope you enjoyed. And if you did, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.